What up, guys? It's time to peep part 2 of the event story. I have so much catching up to do, and I totally forgot this is out. Gosh darn it. I want to hurry up and do the Solar Museum and stuff, dude. I gotta get Moran's treasure up. Also, this image that they used for the part 2, can we click into it? Thank you. This looks really nice. Dude, the colors also look nice. Anyways, let's just get into this. Alright, what's the move? We've got the location. Want to storm in right now? If we all swarm in, it'll look suspicious. Wait. Job came in. A job? Like the others? Yeah. Surveillance. Specific person. That's actually good news. We can split up and check out both locations. How should we split up? Dunno. How about everyone picks where they want to go? Me. Center. Go. Yeah, go for it. After all, you've been there the most. Can I go with her? I kinda wanna see the place for myself. Shouldn't be a problem. In that case, partner, you should go too. You want me to head to the center? Yeah, if they've been tracking Jane, there's a good chance they know about us. You'll draw less suspicion than we would. Okay, sure. That leaves the three of us, Takina, Sugar, and me. Looks like we're handling the new job. You good with that? Leave it to me. I'll carry out the client's request flawlessly. I'll support both teams from here. You can do that? Of course. That's what I modified this place for. I said it before, but you three should really just stay here and... Wow, look at the time! We should get going. Right. We need to move quickly. Can't let anything happen to our target again. Agreed. Chizuto, be careful. Don't worry. See you later. Takina, Milk, and Sugar head to the surveillance target's location. Chizuto, Freema, and I head for the Arc Child Protection Center. It is going to be a bit weird for a commander to show up now, don't you think? Arrived. Oh, is this it? The paint on the pillar is peeling in places. But otherwise, the building looks clean, as though it's been carefully maintained. The words Arc Child Protection Center neatly letter on the front. Feel different from how they looked through the drone camera at night. It's bigger than I thought. There's a huge field for sports and even a playground. Rima enters the center without a word. How about we head in too? Sounds good. There's a woman smiling and laughing with the children on the playground. She has an air about her that fits perfectly with the center, almost as if the whole scene were a painting. Hey. Oh! Hello, Freema. You didn't say you were coming. What brings you here? Volunteer. So suddenly? New friends. Want to help. Quick intro. I see. Nice to meet you. I'm Chisato. Hello, I'm Red. Hello. I'm Jennifer, Director of the Arc Child Protection Center. Jennifer. Hello, Commander. Oh, it's this biddy. I'm Jennifer, the manager of the Arc Child Protection Center. We are a non-profit organization that helps child victims of domestic violence, as well as those without homes. So this is Jennifer. We are shown to Jennifer's office inside the center. She probably knows we're a commander then. Oh dear, I'm afraid all I can offer is some rather cheap coffee. I wish you would have let us know you were coming. If I remember correctly, your next visit wasn't for another 2 weeks. Right. I'm very grateful for the continued interest you take in our center. And as for your two friends, you're here to volunteer as well? Yes, that's right. I was under the impression that you were quite busy, but perhaps I was mistaken. Commander? I knew she would remember. You two, acquaintances? No, we've never met in person. We only talked once. That's right, I requested your assistance. Thank you again. We weren't able to recover the child's body, but your involvement proved extremely helpful to the center. Helpful? Yes. Something doesn't feel quite right. So, what exactly do volunteers do here? Oh, nothing particularly difficult. You just play with the children to help clean the building and the yard. That's it? That's easy. But not many kids. Where? Oh, you're quite perceptive. Some of the children are out at a field trip today with their teachers, so our numbers are lower than usual. Why don't you spend some time with the children who are still here? You're just in time for soccer. After filling out a simple volunteer form, we head down to the field. Haha, over here, this way. You're running too fast. Slow down a bit. You're just slow, haha. We can just play with them, right? Let's do it. Hey everyone, mind if I join? Huh? Who are you? Maybe she's a new volunteer. Ding ding ding, that's right. And you know what? I'm actually really good at soccer. Want to play together? She's really good with kids. Ha 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 ha. Ah! You okay? Hurt? No, I'm okay. Freema stretches her hand out to the child who fell. The child politely refuses and stands up on his own. Hand bleeding, needs care. Thank you for the concern, but I'm really okay. It's just a scratch, no big deal. Hands, lots of marks. Fall a lot? Oh, yeah, I do. I trip a bunch when I'm playing around with my friends. Hey, hurry up! Okay, I'm coming. Anyway, the boy who had fallen gestures goodbye, then runs back to his friends. He seems pretty grown up for a kid. Does not bode well. I watch the children running around the field. They seem to genuinely be enjoying themselves without a hint of gloom on their faces. From just an outside look, nothing seems suspicious. I don't like Jennifer, though. This seems like a good time for a break. Aw, but we were having fun. Just a short break and then you're coming back, right? When you ask like that, how could I not? Good job out there, Chizuto. You can really run. Phew, being popular is tiring. Any leads? Everyone looks like they're having fun. But a lot of kids have scars on their hands. Yeah, we saw that too. One of them said that he got them while playing with his friends. They all have marks in the same place though, and they're not just ordinary scrapes either. Meaning? I've seen marks like that a lot. They're the kinds of calluses and blisters you see on people who handle guns. Chizuto, aren't you gonna play with us? Hehehe, hold on a sec. I gotta use the bathroom. Ah, me too. Oh, you're coming along too? Alright guys, be back in a jiffy. Chizuto waves at us and disappears inside. Hey, what am I supposed to do? Heh, the children seem to be having a great time. What do you think of the center, now that you volunteered here and seen it for yourself? There are a lot of things I'm curious about. Such as? Oh, just things like whether the center's run by you privately. And whether all the children here are orphans, and if so, whether they could be adopted. You know, those sorts of things. Oh my, you're showing far more interest in our center than I anticipated. Was there a particular child you wanted to adopt? No, not exactly. It's just that the children here look unusually strong and healthy. I'm glad it comes across that way. This center is indeed run privately by me. And since I only have limited resources to work with, I cannot always provide proper treatment to children who fall ill, so they sometimes leave us. It's truly heartbreaking. I see. I don't believe that for a second. Were the children who left really sick? Or is that their cover for children who get injured or killed during training and on missions? I really hope not, but I can't shake these thoughts. Are you still putting tracking devices on the children? If she is, she'd know that Jane had been coming to the cafe. No. I realize the tracking devices aren't as effective as one might hope. What's that supposed to mean? For whatever reason, it seems she no longer attaches trackers to the children. At least, that means our connection to Jane won't be exposed anytime soon. What about the rumors? What rumors? You know, that you capture children and mistreat them. Or that you harvest their brains to turn them into Nikkes when they become adults. The malicious rumors you said delinquents spread. Oh. Now that you've seen this place firsthand, I imagine you've already sensed it, Commander. Those rumors no longer circulate. Such a relief, don't you think? But how can you be so sure that... Commander, for someone who's merely curious, you certainly ask some unusual questions. It almost sounds as though you're suspicious of us. Oh, I didn't mean to pry. I apologize if I made you uncomfortable. If I push any further, she'll really start suspecting me. Something is definitely off, but I need to back off for now. I should probably get back out there and play with the kids for a bit. Of course. The last time we did something to help her out, the child ended up dead, so I feel like it's realistic that these questions are being asked, whatever. Phew, I finally managed to break free. Alright, let's go find Jane. Jennifer said some of the kids went on a field trip, right? Maybe Jane went with them. Dunno. Still uneasy. For now, must find her. Okay, I'll go ahead and check inside the building one more. At that moment, a drone flies towards Freema and Chisato. Hey, it's Kurumi's drone. Kurumi, do you see us? Yeah, I see you. Both of you, follow me. I need to show you something. Okay. Following Kurumi's drone, they head to the back of the yard. There, they find a separate rundown building that looks like a warehouse. That's not good. Whoa, that's super shady. Old, poorly kept, suspicious. Based on the thermal sensor readings, there seems to be people inside. Go in and take a look. Door locked. Need password. Give me a sec. There you go. Crazy skilled. We'll go take a look inside. Can you keep an eye out in case anyone comes? Got it. I'll keep watch. Let's go, Freema. Okay. Inside the building, the air is damp and there's dust everywhere. Ugh, it smells terrible. Goes further underground. Yeah, it's deeper than I expected. After descending for a long while, the two finally reach the lowest level. There, prison-like cells stretch out to the left and right. And? Found her. In one of them, they find Jane lying on the ground. Jane! That voice. Jane, are you okay? Chisato. I'm okay. This is terrible. How'd you get locked up in a place like this? What even is this place? This is where you get punished. If you do something wrong or don't do what you're told, they send you here. Jane, what do wrong? Me? Nothing. But my brother. Jane slightly turns her head. The shadows made it hard to see much, but Chisato and Freema noticed someone else further inside the cell. My brother failed. I knew this place was shady, but I didn't think it'd be this bad. Eeh. In one quick motion, Freema had slammed her hand down and smashed the cell door open. Take my hand. Let's go. Oh, we came to save you. Let's leave together. After a moment of hesitation, Jane slowly reaches out and takes Freema's outstretched hand. Then, what are you doing, Jane? Rain, you're awake? Are you okay? You think I could sleep with all this noise? Anyway, you weren't going to go with those people, were you? Rain, just listen, They're the reason we got locked in the room of contrition to begin with, and now you want to run off with them? Things are different out there. The world they showed me was nothing like this place at all. Outside the center, there's a whole new world. I want to show you how happy and peaceful life can be, Rain. Happy? Peaceful? Jane, you know better. There's only one way for people like us to get that kind of life. After all this time, you're not thinking of betraying me and the teacher, are you? Rain. Why are you so sure there's only one way to get that kind of life? What way is it anyway? Don't answer, Jane. For orphans like us to be happy, there's just the one way. Getting adopted, becoming someone's family. Getting adopted? And how do you do that? That's... Jane? Eee! Look, I'm really okay, so please head back now. If my brother won't go, then I can't go either. My dream is to be adopted by the same family as my brother and live happily together. Hehehe. Jane. I use guns too, but I make sure not to kill anyone. What? But guns are used to hurt people. Usually, yeah. But depending on how you use it, a gun can help people too. You get to decide, Jane, whether you hurt someone or help them. Hurt someone or help them. cafe always open, awaiting Jane's visit. Chizuto, Frima, you two need to get out of there. At the urging of Kurumi, Chizuto and Frima are forced to leave the prison with Jane still there. The door's broken, that's gonna be so sus. Help, people? Takina's group at around the same time. It's too quiet. The moment you think that is usually when things are most dangerous. Watch out. Ugh. Sugar, you okay? I'm fine. The bullet just grazed my arm. Catch the suspect first. I'm counting on both of you. Understood. Run! Takina and Milk chase after a figure moving swiftly through the crowd. Judging by their size, they're definitely a kid. Which means we can outrun them. Stop! We just want to talk! Just as Milk reaches out to grab the fleeing suspect, the suspect abruptly stops, causing Milk to go tumbling to the ground. Ah! The suspect immediately bolts towards Takina. Takina calmly rolls away and takes cover. After a moment, though, she realized it was a feint. The suspect had run away. Ah. Milk, are you okay? Yeah. The suspect? Gone. Every time. Definitely a kid, though. No way an adult's that nimble. What's this? Ain't a phone. Looks like some super thin device. The suspect must have dropped it while escaping. Let's take it with us. It could be an important lead. Right. Are you hurt at all? Oh, that tumble just now? I'm a bit sore, but otherwise fine. I'm a Nikke after all. I see. I'm glad to hear that then. Haha, you worried about me? Thanks, kiddo. Kurumi, could you take a look at this? Huh? What's this? The suspect dropped it. But no matter what I press, nothing happens. I don't know how to turn it on, or how it's supposed to work. We don't know either. First time we've seen something like that. You didn't just mash random buttons on it, did you? Of course I did. Had to see whether it turned on or not. Hold on a sec. Children, it's time for dinner! Woohoo! Whoa, it's already that late? Should we call it a day? Good idea. Hungry. Oh, thank you so much for visiting us today. Next time I'd really appreciate it if you reached out beforehand. About half the children were away today, and I just feel terrible for not being able to give you a more proper reception. Oh no, I'm sorry. I just really wanted to see this place for myself. Well, thanks to you, the children had a wonderful time. I look forward to seeing you again. Also, Commander. Yes? I answered quite a few of your questions today. So next time, I'd like you to answer some of mine. Sounds good? Jennifer gives me a deep, knowing smile. I answer with a small nod. Yeah, that is not good, actually, rat. After taking one more walk around the center, we return to the cafe. Together with Milk's team, we each share what we found. Then try to piece the situation together. We lost the suspect, but yeah, it was a kid again. Maybe a little over 10? We found Jane at the center along with Rain, the twin brother she mentioned. They were blocked underground. Then one thing's certain. That place is an assassin training facility for kids, disguised as the ARC Child Protection Center. I figured as much, but having it confirmed is still unsettling. Don't beat yourself up, Frima. There's no way you could have known she was hiding it in plain sight. Yeah. But we still don't have solid evidence. Jennifer? By which I mean, we need proof that she's raising children as assassins. We have proof that she locked them in the basement. I feel like that might be grounds for something. I finished hacking that device the suspect dropped. Oh, that was fast. Way to go, Kurumi. And what did you find inside? Its only function is to display names. That's it. Names? So just in case, I ran a search on one of the names. It matches a lawyer turned politician who's been getting a lot of attention lately for proposing a bill to raise taxes on sovereigns. And tomorrow, this politician's holding a large support rally at a park in the Ark. The jobs we've been getting lately involve people from the legal world. That ties into this. Oh, it's starting to come together. Sounds like we gotta make it to that rally. This time we'll find a real lead. Nothing could go wrong, right? The next day. Justice for us. Tax the Sovereigns. Protect the lives of the people. Whoa, that's a huge crowd. There's a lot more people than I expected. Ugh. Make way, will ya? This is an official rally. Cops and news crew are everywhere. Why choose this, of all places, for assassination attempt? Does she know? Yeah, the risk seems way too high. What? Purpose? Assassination. Purpose. Weird. She has a point. If assassination were the goal, it'd make more sense to do it somewhere quiet. This place is packed with thousands of supporters. Shooting someone here wouldn't be assassination, it'd be suicide. Sniper spotted. With that, Freema suddenly bolts off. What? Wait for me! I'll come too. Think we should go too, partner? No, let's hold this position just in case. Civilian safety comes first. I figured you'd say that. Okay, we'll let those three handle that side, then we'll do our part over here. There might be someone else lurking nearby. Freema, Chizuto, and Takina head for the rooftop of the building they're in, guided by Kurumi's drone. The door's locked. Danger, move aside. Hup. Wow! She just smashed that door open with her bare hands! They're robots! I guess cyborgs, whatever. Let's head out to the roof. Standing on the rooftop was a familiar face. Rain. I take it that's Jane's twin brother? Yeah. Rain, what are you doing up here? What's it to you? It's dangerous being out on the roof of such a tall building. I was just watching the people at the rally. I like people watching. Then what's that gun next to you? What were you gonna do? That? It was already there when I got here. Okay, it's probably just a decoration, right? He's not making this easy. He was trained not to talk. How do we get him to open up? Freema watches them silently from behind. Just break it, no? But our schedules never matched. It's always sad. Schedules? School! Our school schedules. I see. I'm sorry, I think I need to go home for a day. Wait, you're leaving already? We just got back. My homework! I forgot to do my homework. Homework, huh? Yeah, you can't be skipping out on your homework. School. Homework. Rain, you do homework now? What? Rain, right now. Homework. How did you... Shooting people. Homework? Homework. Who assigned? School teacher? How much do you know? Jane didn't tell you everything, did she? Teacher's name, Jennifer? Ugh. Don't say her name. I got in serious trouble last time because you guys didn't let me finish my homework. Jane got punished too, all because I failed. And now you're here to get in my way again? You ruined everything. Everything. Are you going to take responsibility if I don't get adopted? Oh, so in other words, that place is a school that teaches you how to shoot, and the teachers assign you to kill people as homework. You don't know anything. Stop acting like you do. Rain pulls a handgun from his coat and takes aim. Ah! However, Chizuto is faster. She draws her gun and shoots Rain's weapon right out of his hand. Ugh. Please. Just leave us alone. Rain shoves Chizuto aside and bolts off the rooftop. Chizuto! Don't worry, it's all good. Did you get that, Kurumi? How's the footage? Perfect. The audio's great too. Nice. Also, Freema, you were amazing. Great job baiting him. Thanks. We can chat about how it went later. For now, we need to check if there are other children and make sure the civilians are safe. Good call, let's head back. In the end, we didn't see anyone but Rain. He's gonna get put in the dungeon again. And the rally luckily ended without a hitch. Something's not sitting right with me, though. Why choose such a crowded venue for an assassination attempt? Yeah, that's so unrealistic, right guys? Was it even really an assassination attempt to begin with? It's possible the center was trying to get rid of Rain. That, not important. Now, have proof. Yeah, there's no reason to delay anymore. We have evidence that Jennifer is the culprit. She hired you before, right, pal? Yeah, something felt off back then too. After we finished the job she gave us, I should have done deeper. If I had, fewer kids might have gotten hurt. Forget it. What's done is done. Yes, and right now we need to hurry. If Rain went back to the center and reported what happened, they might try to flee. We should head there now so they don't have that chance. Yeah, let's go. Late at night, with the rally behind us, we move carefully towards the ARC Child Protection Center. Well, Annis was on the nose as the night deepens. We arrive at the ARC Child Protection Center. Are they already gone? It's way too quiet. Let's take a look around. I want to go save Jane. Do you know where she is? Under the warehouse behind the building. She was locked up there last time. I think we should check there first, just in case. I'll go with you. It's dangerous to go by yourself. We don't know what's down there. That's true. It's probably better if we split into groups rather than moving as a pack. You two, go on ahead. Okay, we'll be back. Alright gang, let's split up. Is this the place? Is this really where Jane and Rain were kept? The door's open, and they're not here. This should be the place. Jane! Rain! Anyone here? Chizato's voice echoes emptily throughout the prison. She's just screaming. I've got a bad feeling about this. Should we head back for now? Yes, I think that would be best. Suddenly, they hear the sound of footsteps. I think someone's outside. Yeah, they heard you screaming. As the two come up the stairs and step out of the warehouse, someone is there waiting for them. Jennifer. Hi there. I didn't expect visitors at such a late hour. Clearly this isn't the main entrance. May I ask what you were doing there? Ah ha ha ha. All the lights were out and it was so dark, so we must have taken a wrong turn. I see. Would you mind coming with me for a moment? As Jennifer turns, flashlight in hand, the scene hidden behind her finally comes into view. Dozens of children are aiming guns straight at them. And here I thought you were just helping a couple lost visitors. I didn't realize it was a threat. Well, that depends on whether you're lost visitors or criminals who are trespassing. I suppose we'll find out soon enough, won't we? Yeah, she was just screaming like, guys, I'm over here. Takina and Chisato are taking a while. Everyone. Jennifer took Chisato and Takina. What? Ugh, maybe they let their guard down. They were taken into Jennifer's office. Armed kids are stationed all around. Screw it, let's storm the place. What if that puts them in danger? They're already in danger. No, Jennifer won't do anything to them just yet. She'll probably use them as hostages. Hostages? That makes sense. She knows partners connected to this, so she can't be reckless. Phew. Okay, then how should we go about rescuing the two of them? I'll go alone to meet Jennifer. What? That's even more dangerous! If Jennifer has any sense, she won't harm me. Taking the two of them hostage might have been to draw me out. You sure? This is now a central government problem. This is such a bad idea for what? Also, Commander. Yes? I answered quite a few of your questions today. So next time, I'd like you to answer some of mine. Sounds good? We should have had Anna storm this place last time. Yeah, I think there are some things she wants to hear from me. So, what? We just sit here and wait? No. You three gather as much evidence about what's been going on here as you can. Wasn't Rain's testimony already enough? The more evidence we have, the better. We might need it. Understood. But, we must save them. Chisato, Takina. I promise we will. On the way up to Jennifer's office, I can feel countless eyes on me, but I don't see anyone. They must all be hiding. I stop in front of the door, take a short breath, then knock carefully. Please come in. The first thing I see when I step inside are Chizuto and Takina in restraints. You made it! We've been waiting. Give me a moment. I'll make some coffee. No thanks. I don't want to end up like Neon. Jennifer calmly begins brewing coffee. Why are you doing this? I'm afraid you'll have to be more specific. Do you mean taking in abandoned children, feeding them and raising them? Well, I absolutely adore children. There's nothing more endearing than when they look at me with those bright, shining eyes. That's what you want to call it, sure. Jennifer approaches me and sets down a mug filled with coffee. You know that's not what I'm really asking. Oh, is that so? Then, is this the sort of answer you were hoping for? I do what I do because there are so many children who need me. They need you. Yes. In this suffocating small ark, just look at how many children are left without any protection at all. Children like that come to me, because even if they're abandoned by everyone else, they still have to survive. All I did was provide children who have nowhere to go with the way to be useful. One by one, people start seeking us out once they realize the value of these children. And that was the finishing touch on this little community, where the children and I belong. Though, to be honest, this most recent client was unusually troublesome. There are so many people who say they're too poor to pay taxes, yet they're willing to spend money at a place like this. It's unfortunate, but that's the reality. Do you actually think everything you're doing can be forgiven? No, I wouldn't imagine so. But you know what? The whole reason I was able to establish myself here was thanks to you, Commander. What are you talking about? Our center used to have a number of issues. We were making money off of the children, but we weren't particularly good at it. The children would either die, or they had to reach a certain age before they could bring in any money. Back then, I was actually raising the children with my own money. Ridiculous, right? I'm not a philanthropist, haha. Some of them would even get scared and run away. From a business standpoint, it was a complete loss. And that's when I reached out to you, Commander. Meaning? You thought I was suspicious even then, didn't you? Because you were. That's right, I was suspicious. People who do this kind of work tend to get used to their circumstances. They stop feeling any sense of danger. Once that happens, they lose the ability to distinguish between what looks suspicious and what's perfectly normal. But thanks to you, Commander, I realized something. The thought hit me, oh, this won't do. At this rate, I'm going to get caught. I wasn't about to get dragged off to the rehabilitation center. I hadn't even made that much money yet. So I took care of everything that might look suspicious from the outside. And I started raising the children properly. As assassins, of course. People are interesting. If someone steals a piece of candy, they think it was a child. And if someone kills someone, they think it was an adult. See, when a crime is committed, people usually look at whoever is most likely to have a motive. I took advantage of that. And I have you to thank for all this, Commander. Don't be ridiculous. Why is it ridiculous? Everything needs a catalyst, after all. Children who were once abused and considered worthless now have a home in this center where they can laugh and play. Thank you for being our catalyst. This is going nowhere. She's just trying to rattle me. I need to ignore it. So, what's your point? Commander, I think you and I are a good match. So, I'd like to make you an offer. Be my business partner. Your business partner? Yes. I doubt being a commander pays all that well. I'm trying to save the world here! Seeing how you risk your life for a living, I'm sure your expenses add up. I'll give you 30% each month. Based on last month, that would be about this much. Jennifer shows me a calculator with a number on it that's far larger than I expected. It's a lot, isn't it? In a society where money brings with it power, this amount is more than enough to change your life. The children get to live in a warm home, and we continue to make a lot of money. You want me to take the money and keep my mouth shut? Well, I suppose you could think of it that way. I think milk would kill me! I don't mind. What matters is this, I'm offering you a huge share of the life I've built. Sorry, but I'm not the type to be swayed by money. Oh, is that so? Then you leave me no other choice. Come in, children. The door I came in through earlier opened. Jane and Rain stepped inside. It's time you see for yourself how well I've educated these children. I don't think we can just poke around blindly. Where should we look? Kurumi, you find anything? You know, any shady locations or hidden rooms? Actually, there's something that's been bugging me for a little while. Follow me. Alright, let's check it out. The members of Cafe Sweetie follow Kurumi's drone. It looks like a normal bedroom. There's power running to this bed. I think it's hooked up to something. The bed is powered? What, like one of those heated beds for when it's cold? Where power connected? This here, third drawer. Locked. It uses a physical key, too, which means I can't hack it. Now time to break it. Oh. You did that last time, too. You seem to like brute forcing things. It's straightforward. I like it. Inside drawer. Button. Yeah, that's what the bed's connected to. Go ahead and press it. What the? Hey, the bed's moving! Oh, nice. A hidden basement under the bed. They really like this kind of thing here. Interesting. Time to go underground. Whoa, this place is huge. Sugar sweeps her foot over a mark on the ground. This bloodstain hasn't even dried yet. There are a bunch of weapons over here. Looks like this was used as a training ground. This is disgusting. Even Nikke training camps are better than this. Damn, for real? That's surprising. What's this room over here? Uh-oh. An office? An office right next to their training room. That's weird. Awfully empty for an office, don't you think? There's just a single computer. I bet you there's a lot of important stuff on it. Kurumi. Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Hook the drone up to the computer. Okay. Give me a sec. I'm in. As always, you work fast. I'm going to need every file from this computer. It's all important evidence. Why? What's on it? Do you see that list on the monitor? Yeah. Name, gender, age, photo, notes. Looks like a profile list for each of the kids staying at the center. That's right. Now open the file next to it. The file marked with the X, right? Let's see. This is... What is this? There are addresses written here. It's an adoption list. So they've been pretending to be a legal adoption center. No. They actually did place kids with families. Those addresses are all real, and the kids look like they're doing well. For an organization that cares for, protects, and helps families adopt children, it looks like they did their job properly. So that's how she avoided getting caught. That means that even in a place like this, there were kids who managed to find families. This is pissing me off. What are those letters written on the side? E, D, F? Those are grades. It seems that most of the kids who were adopted had bad scores. Wait, let me get this straight. The kids who were bad with guns got adopted, while the ones who were good shots were forced to stay here and work? Rain, Jane, wanted adoption. What? Their scores. Let's see. Oh, Rain got an A, Jane got an S. Good scores, no adoption. Bad scores, adoption. The system screws over the kids who work the hardest just to get adopted. That's how they make money. There are plenty more files besides that. Lists of targets, documents about their training systems, you name it. Holy, they killed a lot of people. And made a lot of money. Hold up, is this training regimen for real? There's no way kids can take this. Evidence found. That's most important. Yeah, no point overthinking it. Let's grab everything and head out. Right. Hey, do you think Chizuto and Takina are okay? They've probably met up with Pal, right? Jane, Rain. I'm grateful you've been taking such good care of my children recently. Why did you call them in? I'd like to show you just how well I've educated them. Children, say hello to our guests. Jane and Rain look at me and offer polite greetings. They then point their guns at Chizuto and Takina. What do you think you're doing? What do you mean? I'm going to have them killed. The Cafe Sweetie girls may be Nikes, but these two are human. Jane won't shoot them. Oh, but she will. The children at the center are very obedient when I tell them to do something. Ugh. I just have to become your business partner, right? Oh my, did you change your mind? Unfortunately, your rejection of my initial offer marked the end of our trust. What? Who's to say you wouldn't sign the contract then run away? I presented you with a way we could coexist. You were the one who turned it down. Now then, Jane, Rain, pull the trig... I've heard way more than enough. Chizuto and Takina's handcuffs drop to the floor. They both stand up. Huh? How did you do that? Getting out of the handcuffs is nothing to a licorice. Chizuto pulls up a sharp pair of tweezers. You used the pair of tweezers? You two were trained somewhere too. No wonder you're not the least bit scared. Where'd you put our bags? I left them somewhere else. They were rather heavy, almost as though they had weapons in them. Well, I guess we're doing this then. Bring it on. What? Haha. How amusing. Everyone, come in. Kids with guns begin flooding into Jennifer's room. These people are bad. They're trying to attack me. I'm really scared. You'll protect me, won't you? Yes, Miss Jennifer. This assignment will count heavily towards your grade. It goes without saying that whoever does the best here will have a higher chance of being adopted. Yes, Miss Jennifer. Jane, Rain, let's go. I'm too scared to stay here. Okay. Okay. Jennifer rolls out of the room with Jane and Rain, while the other kids move slowly, keeping Chizuto and Takina at bay. Oh wow, we're pretty outnumbered here. We'll have to find an opening and break through. The two stand back to back. Takina, we can't hurt the kids. I know. Let's go. Hup. Chizuto and Takina close in on the children in an instant. You can't shoot if we're right here. In tight spaces, a gun just gets in the way. Ah! With precise movements, they knock out the children one by one. You were only trained for assassinations, huh? That's why you're freezing up in a situation like this. Ah! We have to buy time for Miss Jennifer to get away. Start shooting. It doesn't matter if the kids behind them get hit. Ah, they're actually shooting? That complicates things. Suddenly. Ah! Huh? What the? There were already tons of kids down at the entrance. But up here, it's like a freaking rush hour train. Let's clear them out fast. Yeah. You guys made it. Yep. Woohoo! Let's hurry and wrap this up. The tide turned quickly once Cafe Sweetie joined the fight. With just light chops to the back of the neck, the kids were safely knocked out. Before long, none of them were left standing. Phew. These kids are relentless. You'd think they would have surrendered when half of them were down, but they all fought until the very last one went down. By the way, where's Jennifer? She ran off with Jane and Rain. We need to chase after them. The problem is, we'll need to figure out where they went. Now the drone's following them. Oh, Kurumi. I attached a mini drone to Jennifer. Follow me. Okay. Before that, take these. Ooh, you found them! Our bags! Thank you. Where were they? We picked them up on our way here. I see. Wait. Is there a problem? Huh? No, it's nothing. If my guess is right, we should be fine. Let's go. Alright, this should be far enough. I'm going to go through the underground waterway and hide. Thank you for escorting me this far. It was nothing. When can we see you again? Honestly, I doubt we'll ever meet again. What? Why? But you said you'd make sure Jane and I get adopted together. You're right. I'm sorry I couldn't keep my promise. You should forget about me and find new lives for yourselves. I know I often ask a lot of you. Thank you for always trusting me. Miss Jennifer, I believe you'll come back. I believe you'll get me and Jane adopted into a good home. Miss Jennifer, before you go, can I ask a question? Yes, but we've no time. Make it quick. Did you ever think of us as your family? What? That's such a silly question. You've always been my one and only family. Well, I'll be going now. I wish you the best in life. I'll wait for you, I promise. Just as Jennifer opens the underground waterway and is about to slip in, the three of them hear the roar of a motorcycle approaching. Someone's coming? Here? That isn't possible. From the shadows of the dark alley emerge Sugar riding the motorcycle, with Milk and Freema sitting on the back, and three figures standing precariously on top. How the hell are we riding that? Hurry up and get off. Black Typhoon can't take this weight. We're over capacity. Alright, just chill. Haha, that was amazing! Oh, it looks like we showed up right on time. You were really persistent, aren't you? Jane, Rain, kill them. At Jennifer's signal, Jane and Rain open fire. You won't hit me. I can see it all coming. Then we'll just shoot her. Jane and Rain begin firing at Takina. Takina quickly takes cover, then starts to weave her way around. I knew it. She's just a normal human. Takina sprints while dodging the gunfire. And before they can even react, she's standing behind Jennifer with her gun aimed and ready. A gun isn't something you just fire at random. You should have watched where I was running and determined where I was headed. Didn't your teacher teach you that? So, what are you gonna do now? Let me go. No. If I'm caught, Jane and Rain will be devastated. Don't worry, I can explain everything to them. Alright, then let's do it this way. Jane, Rain, point your guns at each other's heads. Without hesitation, Jane and Rain raise their guns and aim at each other. If you don't let me go, I'll make them shoot each other. Jane won't shoot. Then Jane will die at her brother's hands. And Rain will become someone who killed his own sister. In any case, if you don't let me go, at least one innocent life will be taken. People like you care about that kind of thing, don't you? We have to protect Jane and Rain. After all this, are we gonna have to let her go free when she's right here in front of us? Well, if that's the case, can't I just do this? Do what? What? Jane had shot Rain. Rain collapses to the floor. Ha. Ha ha. Now you can't run away, can you? You're insane. You shot your brother? You... Want to know a secret, Miss Jennifer? We actually knew. The kids with the bad scores were the ones getting adopted. Honestly, it was obvious. We knew better than anyone what each of the kids was each capable of. Still, I was okay with never getting adopted. Because I thought we were already a family. I knew how dangerous and wrong it was to hurt others. I just thought that maybe it wasn't so bad if it meant we got to stay together. But it looks like you didn't feel the same way. I guess I was wrong. You lied until the very end just so you could run away. You're the worst. Jane raises her gun and aims it at Jennifer. Ha! Ha ha! I almost forgot I raised an attack dog. And quite well, if I do say so myself. Did you never think you'd get bitten? Shooting a stranger or shooting someone who felt like family are very different. Are you really going to throw away what little humanity you have left like this? There's no need or reason to spill any more blood here. I start to move in order to stop Jane from killing, but immediately, Chisato stretches out her arm and stops me. Chisato? She's okay. What? Jane will be okay. Let's just watch. Okay. Are you really going to kill me, What are you doing, Jane? I'm your one and only family. You watched over me all this time, and yet you don't know a single thing about me. This right here This is who I am. Thank you for raising me when I wasn't even your family. Ugh. Don't do it. Don't shoot. I don't want to die. Don't shoot. Jane pulls the trigger. Ah! Jennifer falls to the ground. Well, serves her right. Chisato, what's going on? That gun. Yeah, when I got my bag back, my gun wasn't in there. What? You came without even looking for it? I kinda had a feeling Jane was holding on to it. But how did you... Oh, because her gun doesn't use real bullets. Jane walks slowly towards Chisato and hands her the gun. I'm sorry I took it without asking. Normally I'd never let anyone use my gun, but I'll make an exception just this once. Okay. There's something I realized when I saw the gun you used on Rain. The way you use a gun and not kill someone is easier than I thought. What mattered most was my choice. That's why I had to borrow your gun. Thank you for teaching me how to save people, and for lending me a gun that doesn't kill. Jane expresses her deep gratitude. So the gun Jane fired was Chisato's, which means those two are just knocked out. No one's dead? Bingo. Never do that again. I'm sorry. Let it slide just this once, okay? Think of the children. What am I supposed to do with you? Empty-handed, Jane walks over to Rain on the ground. Rain, just remember this. I didn't kill you because I chose not to. I chose to save you. I know why you were trying so hard. Because that's all we were ever taught. We never learned how to help or save anyone. If you want to stay trapped here, then you do that. I'm going to leave. Because now I know how not to kill. I'm going to live an ordinary life. I thought he was knocked out. He can't even hear you. I'm guessing you won't be able to come to the cafe for a while. We'll be waiting. Drop by any time. Hehehe, okay. Jane looks at us, and just as she always has, she gives us a bright smile. Ugh, I'm beat. Hey, pal. How'd it go? Everything good? Yeah. I turned the center and the kids over to Deputy Chief Anderson. Then, I spent all night submitting evidence and writing reports. I just now managed to get out. That sounds rough. Here, have yourself a warm cup of coffee. Oh, Mass, please comfort me. Oh, thanks. And here's a parfait with extra hot chocolate. Huh? This is a parfait? Yes, it's a dessert I came up with some time ago. It was quite popular. Right, of course. Thanks for this. I'll, dig in. Do they not exist in this world? I'm pooped. What happened? I thought the cafe would only be closed for a day, so I came back the next morning. And no one was here. I thought everyone went off to the market or something, so I went ahead and opened. Customers kept pouring in, but no one else came to help. I ended up working till close all by myself for several days. She didn't close it? Oh. Come on, I said sorry. We were trying to do something good, and it just took longer than we thought. Next time, make sure that you tell me first. Okay. By the way, I'm glad things worked out and all, but when do we get to go back? Oh, about that. I don't know where Gatekeeper is. We found the Gatekeeper. We just need to head to its location sometime soon. Okay, we found him. Never mind. Oh? Once we defeat the Gatekeeper, we'll be able to return home, correct? Right. What? You sad now that it's time to leave? Yeah, of course. I really wish you all could come visit our world sometime. That'd be nice. We won't be leaving right this minute. We still need to assess the situation, and there's a lot to repair. It'll take some time. Oh yeah? Then I guess we'll just have to keep the business running till then. Since today might be our last day, let's stay up all night playing board games. Well, if you insist, then I guess I'll join. Hold on. We open in exactly 1 minute. We don't have time to be chatting like this. What, already? How in the heck did that happen? Did you wipe down the tables? Not yet. Kurumi, give me a hand. I can't, I'm busy. I think we're short on ingredients. I'll take Black Typhoon and go buy some. Let me hop on with you. I know exactly what we're missing. Okay. The line's already insanely long. You'd think we'd be gone for months. Hurry, everyone get in place. Prima flips the sign on the door from closed to open. Our cafe open. Please come in. And that's the last one. Interesting. Okay, so they're saving Gatekeeper for last. Did they do that last time? I don't remember. Also, this one had a thingy-mabobber, right? They had a lobby background? That's what I was thinking of. Oh, is it reset time for me? Oh, this is funny. Oh my god, the loading screen. Oh, it is reset time for me. That's awkward. Let's see. I think this had the lobby background. Let me look at that. Or was that for part 1? I believe they give that for part 2, no? I did not mean to click that. Oh, here it is. Yeah, this one. I don't think I saw this one. Oh, it's just the cover. There's no text on it, though. Oh, that's kind of lame. Why is there no text on it? Yeah, I can't click it. Wait, did I do that? Or did Sugar just, like, move her shotgun by herself? No, I think she did it by herself. Yeah, she did it by herself. Dude, there's no text! What the heck? Oh well. Okay, well, not too bad so far. We still have the hard mode to check out, but that's just, like, a small little scene. I imagine it's just them going back after fighting the Gatekeeper. Okay, this is actually better than average. I kind of like this a little bit more than the Resident Evil one. But I really like the Resident Evil one, though. Even though it wasn't voiced like this one, and it was kind of, like, wonkily paced. I guess this one had, like, weird pacing, too, but... I feel like this is also going to be canon, kind of like Stellar Blade. Because we were dealing with Jennifer, and, I mean, Jennifer... We saw her in the campaign during a side quest, or side mission, whatever. Where we were like, this adoption center is kind of sus. And then Annis was like, yeah... But we didn't really do anything with that. Okay, well, that probably was a fumble, but... Oh well, I think that is it for the story. We'll check out the hard mode when that comes out, and then I'll run around the map and give my final thoughts on this like usual. The next thing I do have to do, though, is the damn Solar Rig Museum, and then I want to do Moron's showcase. Moron still looks really, really good, and low-key, I definitely do need to get her up first because she's really, really good, but that is the problem for me in the future. Anyways, I think that is it from me. So... Let me know what you guys think about the part 2 of the Licorice Recoil event story. And I'll catch you guys later.